My name is Chris Minot.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, you're good.
I'm high as shit. My name is Chris Milano, and you are now tapped in with passtheaux.
When you have Blue and Choppies and you and Mash, like one
Bro.
studio, that's a lot of opinions. How do you balance that? How do you guys balance that?
We kind of just like know when to come in. I don't know. I feel like we have a good synergy. Like we understand each other like very well.
Synergy wins games.
You need synergy, and I feel like Brother Smack and just everybody that's involved, like we kind of all just get it. Like everyone's dope at being dope. Like essentially, like people they're talented, man. Like you put a bunch of talented people in a room, shit's gonna happen. Like
Boy,
good shit's gonna happen.
that's a fact, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And the room's getting super like crazy right now. The room has like pop-ins.
Bro, as a producer, just being around crazy like top-notch musicians, bro.
What'd you think of J Dig, bro?
J Dig,
He's a
bro. I
monster.
love J Dig and Marcus's energy, bro. Like we cooked up like what 2 weekends in a row, bro. The energy was just like, it just feels like young and hungry, and like that's what I was like. I was just like, man, like fuck it. We were up till like 5, 6 in the morning, like just cooking.
We're in? Okay, we're in now.
We're in. We're in it to win it, baby.
Welcome to Pass the Ox. My name is Peter Rico. What's your name, man?
Stretch, bro. Chris Milano, whatever you want to call me.
Man, and it's been a long time coming to get this man on here, dude. It's man, just honestly, all the brother smack. You know,
Yeah.
being able to interview Mash in the past. Go check that interview out.
Killed it. Hell yeah.
He's here right now.
In the back.
Yeah, right there in the back. And so like to know that there's like Blue Tory and everything, man, like that's such a special group. And Brother Smack really inspired Past Locks, man. You guys need ears.
That's so sick. Like, hell yeah, bro. Like, that's why I feel like I go so hard. Just inspiring in general is like just a good feeling, especially when it comes to like being vulnerable and like with art and stuff. It's like, yeah, inspiration, bro. That's one of the top things that why I go hard.
The list of your collaborators is starting to look crazy out here, huh?
I love it, man.
Yeah.
And we're just getting started. I feel
Every producer has like Alchemist has like Freddie Gibbs, he has Larry June, and he has Currency, like all right there.
that's what it feels like.
And you got Mash, Eliza, and Kennedy Hollows to just throw beats.
It's so dope, bro, because they're each like so different, bro. Like different skill sets, but
Yep.
they're still willing to like, you know, I like to challenge, you know, my brothers. I like let's take it somewhere it's never been. Like that's my goal as a producer. Like I'm trying to get the best out of you. So to get the best out of you, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. That goes for me too. Like, you know, trying some shit I never tried before, or like, you know, listening to just different stuff to get inspired and stuff. Like, but yeah, music, bro.
I think your taste for your ear for sampling has created like a high level taste in the music you listen to. Right now, what is Chris Milano actively like listening to? What genre? What band? What album?
A lot of Japanese funk. A lot of
That goes hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
a lot of Japanese funk, a lot of like old soul. Like the one that I made like a couple days ago with Marcus, Shaw, and Rich. That one, yeah, feels like some Jay-Z, like, you know. I don't know, man. I love where music could take me anywhere. It just really depends on what I'm listening to at the time.
How do you decide who you're gonna send what beat to? That seems like a task in your position.
Honestly, I'll just go through. Usually, when I work with the boys, like we're in the room at the same time, because I feel like that's the best way to create. Like that's when you're gonna get the best results. So I'll just go through some shit, and usually it's like, oh, this is where we at. Like we're here. Like I tried to change it, and they're like, nah, run it back. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just leave it here. So that usually lets me know, like, all right, this is what we're doing.
How do you handle the fact that if you make a certain type of beat, you're gonna have 3 people to be critics? Like, you have instantly 3 people with super high taste in what they rap on and listen to.
I mean, sometimes it's not the vibe, I feel like, for 1 or 2. But I mean, sometimes it's just like there's no, everyone's like locked in, like, all right, now let's get on it. Like, usually, like, especially because it might not just be me on it, it's like Blue and Eliza, so we all kind of just take it to that next level as well. Like, I don't know, it just becomes what it becomes,
And you said synergy. Can you explain like what that really means in the case of Brother Smack?
Kind of, man, like, just knowing, not like, I kind of have a good feeling of like where I kind of asked the boys, like, where's the vibe going? And before we even get to the music, we kind of like talk a little bit, kind of get the tone going, like, all right, how was the day, how was you guys' day, like, or what you've been listening to lately, or and it kind of just goes on, and then boom, we get into it, and we kind of just, I don't know, based off the energy that I'm given through the guys, like, we kind of just go in the right direction.
What was the energy you got when Winning Season was being recorded? Those sessions, what was that like to be locked in on that album?
So I think the first song kind of set the tone. We're like, all right, this is kind of what the direction we're going in. And I think No Ties obviously was like,
yeah.
No Ties, when we made that one, we were just like, we got something here.
Top 10 single 2024.
We got something here, and we kind of just like was looking around, and we're just like, dude, this is a good one. Like, we got something here.
It bangs. That one is it abuses the replay button, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really like tap that.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I got the chance to mix that song out of the album. The rest, I think, were like, most of it was done by RJ, but for that one, I had to make sure that shit was like crispy. Like, I wanted it sounding like some Battle Cat like type shit.
Ooh,
like,
I think you achieved that too. Yeah. How do you have your relationship with people who mix, specifically as a producer yourself and somebody who takes a whole other side of?
It's tough, man, because I know what mixing requires, and it's so like stressful, man. Like, because you just want that shit to be right. I feel like mixing your own songs should be illegal, like, because like, I feel like you're never gonna feel like it's finished. But yeah, high respect to the mixing engineers, bro. Like, they are the people that make that shit, sound how it sounds in the end, and that's a very important part.
The Brother Smack team on that side of it is ridiculous, with you, RJ, and Eliza. That is such a ridiculous lineup. Can you talk about like this? Right now, I think you're in one of the most special groups in SoCal. I don't even think. It's like in Southern California, you guys are making a sound that cannot be duplicated, and you need to come to them to get it.
That means a lot.
Can you speak on that?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, ever since I met Eliza, we kind of just like, when I met Eliza, I met all the Brothers Smack, like, essentially, like, so I don't know, ever since day one, bro, we kind of just locked in. Like, I pulled it one day, he's like, hey, you gonna come to, I'll be here tomorrow. Like, and it just became, I was pulling up every day, like, so I think we just really locked in like a very West Coast sound, but then at the same time, it's like a bunch of other things, because we're so inspired by so many. It's impossible, bro. Like, our music taste is just everywhere. Like, all the homies have, so it's like you take what you like from each thing, and you kind of like try to put it together. Before you know it, you're listening to some crazy shit that we're all a part of, which is super dope.
How did you hear Sarah's Smile and then turn it into the beat that is Smile, unreleased right now?
Oh, which is crazy is that we were in the mountains. We were at Lake Arrowhead, and we were cooking up at like a little camp, and we all kind of had our own rooms. There was a main room in the living room like this, and then there was like a room upstairs or downstairs, like 2 rooms downstairs. So I was in a room, Tierheimer was in a room, then the main room.
Shout out to Bumbacy.
Bumbacy, my dog, and Ochoa as well.
Shout out to Ochoa.
Yeah, so we were just cooking up upstairs, and then I kind of like went downstairs. I was like setting up all my shit, and then the boys like walked in, and yeah, bro, I put the sample in. I don't know, just being out in the wilderness, in the woods. There's something about like the energy. Like I feel like you're one with nature a little bit. I don't know. I put the sample on, and the boys were in the room, and I just started like, it's literally just a straight chop. Like I just found the chops, and it just, yeah, it sounded like
it was gas, man. Right now we're gonna listen to some music by CRSmilano.
Yeah. I tried to reap the benefits of consequence. I had a heart for a harlot that ain't know what posture is. Impossible. Keep a napkin for all my posture, kid. I keep the stains off my shirt. Now something's got to give. I'm pondering how Strizzy take a sample like he chopped a brick through a young nigga a key. I got a lock to pick. It's obvious. I know that any dream take a lot of risk. But what about fuck niggas that pray to God I miss? Dodging hits. Screw loose, but I could dodge a wrench. The Rolodex is deep, but I would never call it quits. And now you still digging holes that you falling in. But I respect a nigga standing when he fall again. It's all to win. The chips in my favor, I guess it all depends. We got different views on what we call a win. So anytime I'm calling in, it's cause my heart is in it. Blood, sweat, and my tears, dog, it's all to finish.
Oh, just
That was some music by Brother Smack's CRSmilano. Quote from one CRSmilano about music creation: "It's what keeps me going. I'm just a vessel relaying information. Sometimes it's crazy, unexplainable." Can you explain what you mean?
Well, I did kind of say it was unexplainable, but no. I mean, sometimes like, I don't know. I get so like sucked into the music that I'm just moving, and I'm not really like thinking. It just comes out like, and before you know it, you're just like, holy shit, like I'm just a messenger. Like I'm just relaying information.
Yep, that state of being a vessel, I think, is what's unexplainable. It's like you don't know where the words are coming from. You don't know where the melodies are coming from. You don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I just know it makes sense and it feels good, that's what I'm trying to like. For me, when I listen to a good song, it takes me somewhere, and that's what I'm trying to recreate. Like when I make something, I'm like, all right, let me take whoever listens to this on a journey,
Yeah, that's exactly what was the Hold That?
Yeah.
Hold That Volume 1 was very gripping. Just even hearing the little Kennedy Hollows ad
Him screaming on some of them.
he was whooping up there, bro.
Oh,
He was
man.
going in. Yeah. And I think LeBron. I think of this.
Oh, L.A. Brown.
L.A. Brown.
Yeah.
That is a great track. That's a gem in the.
It's a skit. Essentially. You got the homies talking. It's my everyday life. I get to see Kennedy and the homie Wave. Shout out Wave Jones. They're always gonna be talking shit about basketball, and I'm always gonna be invested 100% in the shit, talking that he's probably gonna say LeBron is way better than Kobe, and then Kobe has all these rings, and then somehow he's gonna say, he's always gonna try to go for LeBron's better than Kobe, and we're like, never, bro.
That's not the truth.
Sorry.
No, get out of here with that. I'm sorry.
It's Kobe till I die.
Yep, all day. And Mash tried to sneak in that Clippers stuff earlier.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen.
This is a Laker friendly.
We got to get him right. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, and that's what everybody wants to be, somebody in LA. Kobe is more than somebody, and I think that's
he was
why
worldwide, bro. Like
and
worldwide.
Even more than his fame is like just an inspiration.
Exactly.
Like from being a craftsman with Mash, we got to talk a lot about like the bars and stuff. With you go hard. You understand craftsmanship. Just looking at the way you chop, the skill you have as a producer.
Yeah.
And so Kobe's somebody who everybody who's inspired, who has like a craft, we all love Kobe.
All day.
We all have his quotes. You don't even got to watch basketball. You can just have Kobe quotes all up throughout your house, and we all know he's just a legend. And we're from Cali, you know, so we feel it different.
I'm always gonna go hard,
We feel it different,
especially because we're in California. And, you know, it's Kobe.
You see the guests we have on, like we're different. Cali's different, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Kobe.
Getting back to talking about your craft, what was the first DAW you used? Which one did you pick
So
up
I
first?
started on GarageBand.
Legend.
Then I went to Logic. And then I went to Machine for a little bit. And then after Machine, it was Ableton. Ableton was like,
That's it.
I felt invincible on Ableton. It took me like the longest to like get used to, you know, it took me like a week or two to get comfortable on it. But
That's it.
I mean, like just to figure out my workflow, you know, like I wouldn't even say like,
Ableton's very it's not for beginners, you know, like
low-key.
Ableton is
'cause
like
there's so much you can do on it.
yes.
Automation and all that, like, you know, just, yeah, it's a powerful tool.
And it kind of shows you your degree as like as a black belt, you know, like if you're using Ableton, like, oh, you already have an advantage beyond so many artists. Like there's so many artists out here recording off the phone and
It's
stuff.
honestly crazy. Everyone's going to Ableton now. Like,
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, Logic's still awesome.
Logic's the one.
Logic
I feel like
is-
that's the most universal one. Like,
I think
you
it
know?
yeah, it's like if Ableton's for the black belts, Logic can get you there. You know,
Yeah.
Logic is the one that it's good for a beginner,
Logic held me down.
but there's so much good stuff on Logic, you
Yeah.
might never leave Logic. You might
No.
just use Logic for everything.
Logic definitely held me down for the longest. I feel like that's where I got, you know, very, very comfortable with being creative and like just pumping them out fast, low key. Like just, all right, let's let me lock in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. And so what can you say about all the time? How many hours do you think you've spent isolated in a room making a beat if you had to add up the hours?
So many, bro. There was days I wouldn't even sleep. I was just like so obsessed with,
You wake up, hop on
Like-
the computer.
like there was literally days like I did not sleep. Like 24, I went 24 hours, like 27 hours. Like I would have to like wake up, go to school, like be in LA traffic, which sucks so bad. Like that's the one thing I don't miss about going to school.
Yeah, I hated that.
But it was dope, like being, you know, the whole experience and everything. But
Was Kennedy Hollows one of the only people you met at? It was PCC you went to?
I went to LA recording school.
LA recording. Okay.
Um,
Is Kenny the only person you met there?
I met a couple people there, but I would say, you know, he's like the only guy that I really like talk to now from there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah,
Part of Brother Smack.
you and him definitely have this saying that's beautiful. And I say you and him, but I think everybody says it. I think I've heard Mash Slick talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a family affair.
Family
you
friend.
know? And what does that mean to Stretch? Because I'm gonna ask Kenny the same thing when we get him. Like, what does that mean to you? Because I've heard you guys say it so much. What does a family affair mean?
That means I'm with family. Like, these are the people I love. These are the people that I'll go hard for. These are the people that I'll die for. Like, simple.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's deep. It's
Yeah,
deep.
we got real love for each other. Like, I think we just appreciate everything, you know. Like, obviously the music, the brotherhood, like the deep talks, eating good, but like just turning up when we turn up. Like, you know, we get, you know, we tell everybody like, yo, we love each other. Like, it's for real. Like, it's a beautiful thing to have, bro. Like, I've definitely felt like I needed this early on in my life, but I'm so grateful that I have it now, and it's super dope, bro. Like, yeah, I think that's what makes the music even better too. Like, the fact that we can just go hard and we're all in it together. Like, it feels like that, you know.
So take us through Brother Smack actually meeting. Take it through the perspective of Stretch. What was that like?
So we were at this spot called Water the Plants at the time, and this was
man.
this was the first time like just pulling up. Like, I didn't know what to expect.
Shout out to homie Chris.
It was me and Rich pulling up, and then Mash and Slick were already there, and we kind of just we just went inside the studio, bro. We kind of just, it was crazy that Eliza was on Ableton too, and I was just like, oh, this is a sign. Like, we're all synced up. We kind of were just all looking at each other, and we just started cooking up drums, and then Els laid the Rhodes, and I was just like, damn, this feels really, really crazy. And then next thing you know, bro, we're like pulling up. Every time we can pull up, we're pulling up, and we just became closer and closer each day, like Brother Smack, bro.
Right here on Pass the Aux, talking with CRSmilano.
You got it.
And it's a great time, man, to have somebody who's like crazy with this stuff, bro. I just have to say it on camera, because you're the least talkative of the group. Even in all the promo, like
yeah.
The way you have just Mash able to go with Kenny or Els, that dynamic is so chaotic.
I love to sit back and watch the chaos unfold. Like, I'm literally eating popcorn every time, because I know I'm gonna fucking laugh at least 5 times in the night.
Hey, that's the interesting thing about that dynamic. Who's the coach? Who calls the plays of Brother Smack? Like, who really?
Well, Els is gonna want to say it's Els.
I mean, okay, that's good. Cool.
Nah, I kind of think we all like come together collectively. Like lately, that's been our process, our writing process. We're all hands on deck. Like,
I think in the stew, Els the coach. Like,
yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
When
yeah,
it's
yeah.
He has this crazy way of being able to.
That's the big Haas. That's the MD.
And it's like, if he has, you just like, it's best to defer to him. It's best, because he'll end up coming back around. So whatever you wanted to do, and he'll incorporate it later.
Yeah.
But you just like follow him.
No.
And then it like
Els is gonna get you right.
Yes.
He knows what's up. He's got the ear. He's super talented. All my brothers are super talented, but yeah, Els in particular.
And so
Monster.
But I also think you're somebody who could be like the play caller too. And so like, explain what Stretch does when he comes out of his shell. Like when Stretch is finally like calling the plays of what we're gonna do. Because I know Marcus had a high opinion of recording with you. All your brothers love your work.
I kind of just move accordingly. Like, I feel like sometimes it's like, yo, Stretch, get up here, like, start some shit. And then, we start some shit, and then kind of everyone kind of gets involved. Like, I feel like, yeah, our process is very, like, hands-on. Like, somebody could start it, but we all end up, like, getting on it somehow,
You can sing? That's what Mash like.
I dibble and dabble. I like to do it. That's like a, for me, kind of thing. Like, I like to be in my car, just, like, singing and, you know.
Oh, you need that debut.
The boys want to get me on a record. I might do it. We'll see.
All right, we're gonna close it out with the fan question here.
Let's do it.
We're on with CRSmilano. You guys need to tap in with this, man.
Tap in.
All right, your fan question. Really cool person who did it. You like to start a beat one way and change it unexpectedly. Where does that come from? And why do you like to do that?
I like to do it to, switch it up a little bit. I don't want it to be too repetitive sometimes. But I also like to try to make it work, make it transition well. But, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. I feel like my brain kind of just is like, what else can you do? What else can you do? And the challenge for me is, can I make it work? So I kind of I think it's a little challenge to myself. Like, all right, this shit is fire, but can I top it? Can I make the second part even more fire than the first part?
The scary thing is you keep raising the bar on it too. My favorite beat switch from you is One Time.
Oh, damn.
One Time, yay.
That's a throwback.
I listen, bro. I hope you guys update that song.
Yeah.
It'd be tight. Like, that song is so good. And I think it really shows it's one of the early examples. It's one of the early examples of you and Kenny being like super locked in.
Yeah, we were definitely locked in that time. I think we even had the same job at the time, just to like after work link up. All right, let's cook. Back at it again, like kind of fell into a little routine. And I feel like a routine is sometimes needed to like get the ball rolling and have it snowball effect.
My boy,
Yeah.
dang, man, that's awesome to hear the inner workings of how you come up with the mastermind stuff, man. Do you ever feel like crazy about like, because you go crazy, bro? It seems like you really.
I mean, I feel like that's why I'm quiet most of the time, because I'm kind of just like sitting back
He's
and observing and kind of just like taking in information, like Mash said. My brain just works like that, and I feel like once I kind of lock in and I feel that I have like an understanding, then I kind of just like, I'm like, all right, let's take it there. Let's take it there. Like, let's go in. Like, I want to see the best version of whatever the fuck we're doing. Like,
Man,
I want to get to that level.
Stretch, it's been an awesome interview. To be able to sit down with you is an honor. Where can we
Appreciate you.
support you? Where can we hear your music? Tell the people, let them know.
IG, Chris Milano, Twitter, Chris Milano, Apple Music, Spotify, you know, Amazon Music, all that. Chris Milano.
Look out for 24/8 because we need that.
24 Ultra, baby, it's coming
That's
soon.
the episode. Clap it up.
My God.
My boy.